All right, let's talk a little bit about Detroit Lions football real quick. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And David Njoku is on the trading block, the tight end from the Cleveland Browns. Now, I think he had a season-ending injury last year. I think it was a wrist injury. But let's talk about why I believe the Lions should try to trade Jesse James and maybe a little bit some to get Njoku. So hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. I believe that pretty much, Hockenson and Jesse James is the same type of tight end. Now, you can get it to work, stacking them, and playing, two tight end sets. They both pretty good blockers. Both can get out there and run the routes. Jesse James a little bit bigger, red zone target. But one of the things that I believe is that, you can have, I hate to use this dude's name, but Aaron Hernandez, and you can have a Gronkowski type of combination with Hockenson and Njoku. Njoku had a solid rookie season for a tight end, but he brings some explosiveness from the tight end position that, Jesse James don't. Jesse James is a good red zone target, good possession receiver, solid blocker, and I think Njoku probably need to get a little bit better at blocking, but that comes with time. But you got enough possession receivers on the damn team. Marvin Jones, at this point in his career, he not a burner. One of the reasons he got so many catches in the congested, areas or congested catches is because he can't run by guys no more. Danny Amendola is a possession receiver. Hockenson, he a little bit more fluid, and he showed that, Arizona game coming in and out of breaks, he more athletic than people gave him credit for, but still, he more of a possession guy. He not running by nobody. Galladay is pretty much, he can run by some guys. He's the complete receiver. If you're able to add Njoku to this receiving core, you know what I'm saying, then I think you might be able to add another burner. And that definitely changes the dynamic of the Detroit Football Lions offense, because if you get something out of Hall, Swift, and Agnew along with Njoku from the receiver, from the pass catching or out the backfield or running the ball, then I'm telling you, man, the Lions offense can go from being slow to explosive, depending on how they utilize, some of the talents that they do have. So, like I said before, I believe that I would try to add Njoku. Now, if I can give up Jesse James and perhaps I don't know, perhaps a fourth round a fifth or sixth round pick, then I might do it. But Njoku, he got injured last year, so that might, have to drop it down to maybe just Jesse James in the sixth or fifth. But quite frankly, I would do it. Straight up. I would straight up do it. I would straight up bring him in, trade for him, and you just got that much more explosive, especially if you get something out of Agnew. You play Hall some good minutes this year. He been working hard out there, working on his core strength, and I'm pretty sure working on his route running. Then you got Swift that provides a lot of explosiveness coming out the backfield. And Njoku would just add just so much explosiveness to this offense. Hockenson can work underneath, and Njoku can work down the field. With Hall, then Stafford can do a lot of chunk plays. He really ain't had nobody since Calvin left that can run by somebody. Especially with Calvin, it was a little bit different, is that they kept somebody over the top because his size and his speed. In this situation, who you really gonna keep over? Who you gonna really double? If you double Galladay, then Amendola and Njoku, Hall they can all get catch, or Hall and Hall and Njoku and Agnew can get down the field. So that's the one thing that's lacking outside of run blocking in the run game for the Lions, is the lack of explosive athletes across the board, man. So they lacking explosiveness. I would try to swap Njoku out for Hockenson, but one of the other issues is this. Can Darrell Bevel make it work? He hasn't had a tremendous amount of success with one tight end throughout his career, but he would have to draw up something, he had to draw up something sexy to make that work. But it's so many examples on how you can just cheat it, and look how the Patriots done with Gronk and Hernandez. They was a perfect combination. They really had no answer to it, so they can do a lot of two tight end sets, and they got the personnel to do it. And also with two tight end sets, if you can get Njoku to come up to speed as blocking, happy birthday to Hockenson. He just had a birthday the other day. If you can get Hockenson to get up to speed with blocking, hey, a lot of times, you ain't tipping your hand. You don't know if you blocking. You don't know if you you know, running the ball, you know, with 2 tight ends out there. So that's something to be had, man. So like I said before, I'm all for bringing Njoku in, man, because, you know, if you get him and Hawkinson the block and you able to draw up the right game plan for them, man, it's gonna be super ugly out there for a lot of defenses, man. So let me know what you guys think. Hit that subscribe button. Check out our Detroit Lions playlist. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Appreciate the love, support. Keep sharing the videos. One time for the one time. We're gone.